In a quiet village, surrounded by green fields and tall trees, there lived an old man named Thomas. Every morning, Thomas walked to the same wooden bench beside the village road and sat there for hours. The villagers often wondered why. One morning, a young man named Daniel stopped beside him. He had seen Thomas sitting there for years. Daniel looked at the old man and asked him why he spent so much time doing nothing. Thomas smiled and looked across the fields. Then he began telling Daniel about his younger days. When he was young, Thomas had dreams. He wanted to travel the world. He wanted to build a beautiful house for his family. He wanted to learn to play the piano. He wanted to spend more time with the people he loved. But he was always waiting for the right time. He told himself he would travel when he had more money. He would build the house when he had a better job. He would learn the piano when he had more free time. He would visit his old friends when life became less busy. There was always a reason to wait. Years passed. Work became more important. Then money became more important. Then responsibilities became more important. Before Thomas realized it, his hair had turned white. His children had grown up and moved away. Some of his closest friends were gone. The places he dreamed of visiting were still only pictures in old books. His piano had never been bought. His beautiful house had never been built. Thomas looked at Daniel and smiled sadly. He had spent his whole life preparing to live, but he had forgotten to actually live. Daniel remained silent. He suddenly understood why the old man spent every morning on that bench. Thomas wasn't waiting for something anymore. He was remembering everything he had postponed. That morning, Daniel went home and looked at his own life differently. He called his mother. He visited an old friend he hadn't seen in years. He stopped putting his dreams at the end of his list. And from that day forward, whenever he wanted to do something meaningful, he stopped saying, "Maybe tomorrow." Because Thomas had taught him something without ever intending to. Life does not disappear in one big moment. It disappears quietly, one postponed day at a time. We keep saying we will start tomorrow. We will travel tomorrow. We will call them tomorrow. We will chase our dreams tomorrow. We will spend time with the people we love tomorrow. But tomorrow is never promised. So don't waste your life waiting for the perfect time. You don't need a perfect life to start living. Use the time you have. Love the people you have. Start the dream you keep postponing. Because one day, you may have everything you wanted, except the time to enjoy it. Don't spend your whole life preparing to live. Live while you still have the time.